Connor's had those Pegasus Airway sleeves forever, but they're really fragile, so he's been looking for outer sleeves for them. I guess he finally has them now. It's kind of funny.
All right, so you're all for this 4-color Saheeli.
Yeah, this Saheeli deck's
So you know what's going on over there.
Yeah, more or less.
You okay there, bud?
Yeah, fine. So that hand had what? I think 4 lands, 2 mana creatures, and a Deceiver Exarch. So that's like half of almost any combo, except.
Right. I think Robert just wants to play any deck with Valakid and Cryptic Command.
There aren't many of those.
No, but the decks that there are out there, Robert has.
Yeah, well, I don't know. He's just
With Huntmaster in the side.
He's played Rug Nonsense, right?
Well,
He's played non-Scapeshift.
I mean,
Rug.
he is the.
Oh, they're
Rug
Vanifars.
guy.
Okay, I did not know they were Vanifars.
Yeah, this is Birthing Mom.
Okay, but it wasn't before.
Well, it is now. What are you, like, anti this deck now? All right, cut to stream.
No,
Let's get a new matchup.
No, I'm still fine with it. I'm just not used to this version of the deck.
Swag Tusk main board?
Yeah, that's one of. You have 8 to 12 ways to tutor creatures in this deck, so it's pretty reasonable to have a Fractusk somewhere.
I think you're just grabbing a breeding pool here, right?
Almost certainly. You might want a red source.
Oh.
So maybe Stomping Ground because the whatever this thing's called already
the
produces blue mana.
Yeah. I'm down with that.
It's kind of close. Yeah, I think I would get Stomping Ground, but
I think because he's got the Saheeli in hand, I'd grab the Stomping Ground. But other than that, I think it'd be breeding pool.
Right.
Who knows?
Also, blue mana matters more now that Vanifars in the deck actually.
Well.
It used to not be a huge deal.
The thing is I believe there's a bolt in Bobbert's hand,
right.
so we're not seeing a.
Well, it's yeah. Oh, just
right.
suspending second search. Yeah. Suspend's fine.
Oh, Robert's
didn't
getting
roll
in the
in.
mood.
So Sawyer's just dead.
Oh, get in there.
Doesn't have a 3rd mana source. He's passing and then probably just losing the game from here. We keep getting non games.
Yeah, this is kind of unfortunate, but you know it happens. Variance, am I right?
I think he was supposed to mulligan the previous hand, but like.
What, the 6?
Yeah, the one that was like 5 or 6 mana sources and half of the
Oh,
combo.
his opening hand?
Yeah, I think mulliganing that was correct, but
yeah, but
he would have at least gotten to play Magic as opposed to this, which I think was a correct keep.
I don't
but
think
did not
it was
pan
a
out.
correct keep.
One land with a scry.
Dude, the drops in his hands are way too high.
Actually, multiple Vanifar. Right. Okay, so maybe this should have been a mulligan.
Yeah, I think this was supposed to be a mull.
Was the Fractusk in his opening hand, or was the Saheeli? Was the Fractusk?
What?
Yeah, so he had 2 legendary 4-drops and a 5-drop.
And
And a land and something else.
And a Saheeli.
Okay, maybe he should have mulliganed to 5.
Yeah. I'm really thinking he should have, but you know. Oh yeah, my bad. Cryptic Command, Valakid, Search for Ascanta.
Okay, well this digs for land creature planeswalker, I believe.
Are you kidding me?
Did not find a land.
Rip.
I would probably take Felidar Guardian.
Yeah, because you already have the Saheeli in hand.
I'm not sure. I don't think redundancy really matters that much.
No, we're just comboing out each other. It's combo versus combo.
What's he doing if he finds the 3rd land? He's just playing Saheeli and doing nothing?
He's scrying.
Well, yeah, playing Saheeli and flossing, obviously, but...
No, dude, he makes a copy of Noble Hierarch.
Yeah, I think then he should have taken Felidar Guardian.
Yeah.
Because that gives him an out to just go Saheeli into Guardian over the next 2 turns and win.
That's why, I don't think there's any real threat besides the Bolt, but isn't Felidar Guardian a 1/4?
It's a 1/4. Bolt does break up the combo, though. You can respond to the Saheeli -2 while she's a 1 loyalty to kill her.
Yeah.
Or you can respond to the Felidar Guardian trigger targeting.
Yeah.
Does Robert Hand do anything? Doesn't electrolyze? That's pretty rough, actually. I would kill the Hierarch. Really? Not electrolyze the Hierarch? That's interesting. I wonder why.
Yeah, that's kind of...
What's the rest of his hand do? Is the Sweltering Sun, the Lightning Bolt, a land, is what I see? Yeah, I don't see a counterspell. I don't know why you wouldn't electrolyze the Hierarch there. Unless I'm just wrong about something in his hand.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do that now instead of earlier.
Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't really make sense, but I mean, you're just stopping him anyway from...
Well, he's not doing anything
Yeah,
else this
he's
turn.
not doing anything this turn anyway, so does it matter? No. Robert has 6 lands. He needs 7 to kill, and he's got 1 in hand, and he just drew Escape Shift, so this game's over.
Oh, did he draw Scapeshift?
Yeah, he off that Electrolyze.
Okay, then that's just actually game.
Yeah, so I think that's exactly why he just didn't care.
Right,
But I
sure,
think
sure.
like the other thing too is like the Electrolyze got him that Scape Shift, so
I
think
could have
it's
done that.
fine.
Right? Like I think he should have electrolyzed it. Like ultimately, it didn't matter because the game's already won.
sure. I mean, so
I would have made him show me 7 mana, 6 mana. With this many colors, like sometimes they run out of mountains.
yeah,
Not like they were both winning plays because he's so far ahead. I just think that electrolyzing the hierarch is slightly tighter if you're doing it in your main phase. But ultimately, it's immaterial though because
seeing as how many land drops he's missed, and you know Saheeli's a 3-drop, yeah, I
Well,
think I can
you-
agree with just doing it right then and there.
you know he won't be able to do anything with 1 or 2 mana, and the most mana you can have access to is 2.
Yeah.
So you're at worst time walking him, and that's if he draws running lands.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have a giveaway.
Ooh, what are we giving away?
We're giving away a Modern Masters 2013.
13. Is it the image?
Yeah, it's a phantasmal image from Modern Masters, I guess 2013. Someone's handwriting is questionable. So the rules are the same as usual.
My handwriting is worse.
So the rules are the same as usual. It costs 25 tickets or 25 points to get a ticket. There is no maximum for the number of tickets per person. The giveaway ends on May 7th at 10 p.m. So I believe that's just Tuesday. Yeah, so it's Tuesday at 10 p.m. during the Tuesday Night Modern stream. You'll be PM'd on Twitch once the winner's selected. What is it? To see how many points you have, type !! points in the chat. To enter, type !! enter, and that'll buy you 1 ticket. And then if you want to buy more than 1 ticket, you can ! enter, space, and then a number. And ! giveaway should be information, unless that's not working. And the point system, if you've been here before, you should know how this works. But you get 500 points for subscribing. You get 50 points for following. You get, if you cheer some number of bits, you get 1 point for each bit that you cheer. And you get 5 points for every 10 minutes you watch. So for every 10 minutes you're in the stream, you get 5 points. And if you're subscribed, you instead get 10 points for every 10 minutes you're in the stream.
Yeah, so if you have that Amazon Prime,
Yeah.
hit us up.
So if you have an available Prime sub, just Prime sub.
Hit
It's free.
us up.
Oh, the command's not working right
You
now.
want some more hot quality, Magic the Gathering?
Yeah, the stream does
Hit us
actually.
up.
We do actually.
We're trying to branch out.
Yeah, we do
Yeah.
need support from like. Are they okay? Okay, the commands are fine.
Got,
That's
had some events happen, so Oh, and you know what I'm getting excited for?
What?
Legacy.
Oh yeah, the Monday
Yeah,
proxy legacy.
starting the 13th.
That is right after my finals week is over. I might, if I can borrow enough fetch lands, I think I can proxy. I
What
think
kind
I
of fetch
can.
lands do you need?
Blue and white,
I have those.
polluted deltas,
I need those.
arid mesas.
I have one.
Any blue and white fetch lands that aren't flooded strands, because I already have 4 of those.
Rip.
Lol.
Sorry, not helpful here.
So my proxies are going to be 4 Force of Will,
Gross.
1 Tundra.
Gross. Tundras are cheap. They're like 150 at most.
Okay, that's the price of a Jace.
Yeah.
Jace
You
is-
already have Jaces though.
Yeah, it's also the most expensive card I own, and I kind of need them.
Yeah, but
Tundra's the cheapest blue duel. I mean, whatever.
Tundras? That's surprising. I figured it'd be
The point is, I'm also a college student. I don't have infinite money.
Okay, fair, but difference from not college to
Yeah,
college. So
the perspective is different.
and plus also just age. But,
Right.
good for you for going to college. What are you studying?
Math and physics.
What are you trying to do with that?
I'm gonna go to graduate school. I actually start.
Yeah, but what do you do after that?
I don't know, probably teach, do research, whatever.
Dude, hell yeah.
I'm actually starting graduate school for math at the University of Tennessee this August.
Dude, hell yeah.
But I want to play some Proxy Legacy before I
You can only
leave
have
at the end of the
8.
summer. Yeah, it's only 8, so that's like 4 Force Will, 1 Tundra, and then the other 3 cards are, I think, Flusterstorms right now.
Why
But
would you proxy those?
because they're more expensive than any other card in the deck that I don't already own.
They're like $12.
Everything else that I'm
Forgot.
missing is fetch lands, which I can borrow.
Forgot.
I own
Sorry.
Snapcaster Mages. I own Jaces.
That's good.
I don't own Forces. I don't own Tundra. And then
Wow.
everything else is like cheaper than Flusterstorm.
Well,
It's like Flusterstorm and Counterbalance. They're kind of
Seeing
expensive.
as Scott changed the date just for me to play because he knew I'd be a guaranteed person,
Right.
you can't borrow my forces.
Is this Mondays? It
Yeah.
is still Mondays, right? They didn't change it.
Every other Monday, starting the 13th of this month. Get some hype. Legacy.
So
Wow.
I'll need to borrow fetch lines from someone to
Well.
play.
I wish I could help.
I'm sure I could find them somewhere. There's a whole room full of modern players. I'm sure someone has access
So many
fetches.
nerds in this room. Let's go.
It's unbelievable.
I know. You ever just like go to an event? You're just like, my God, how much money is in this room just for
Yeah.
cardboard?
I sometimes just like look down the table at a modern event. I'm like, this is more than all of
This
the
is
money
like-
I own.
Couple 100,000 right now.
Maybe.
Like honestly, easily.
Yeah.
Like if you have like just like one side, like half of a side, so like okay, a quarter, okay,
Sure.
math is like control. You're already like halfway there.
Right.
Jace is expensive.
This is pretty expensive. Also, they also usually play surgicals now, which isn't cheap either.
No, what? Those shot up to.
They're at least 50.
Yeah, I think they're about to hit 60, right? Or they are. I don't know.
Let's find out.
Surgical's stupid price. Like, sure, surgical in the sideboard, whatever. But like I said earlier,
Yeah, it's around
when
60 now.
when it's main board, when it's good main board, the format can't be healthy.
Yeah.
Like not even Legacy has surgical main board.
Right. Well, they have. I don't know. The legacy combo decks are kind of different.
What do you mean?
The existence of like Force of Will and Daze and good Delver decks sort of puts pressure on the format differently. Because there aren't good tempo decks with counter magic in modern. Right. So that makes the combo decks have to. So the
Right.
combo decks in modern can just sort of play out however they want, and the easiest way for them to play out is with graveyards.
Right.
So in Legacy, the non-existence of surgical just. I think it's more a result
still
of
have-
Delver being good.
I still have two surgicals on my side.
Well, not the non-existence, but like it not being main deckable. I think is
Okay,
mostly
yeah,
just because
sure.
Delver. Like I think the existence of Delver decks puts a lot of pressures on the format, but I could be wrong. I don't actually play the format. It's just that's my impression is the Delver decks do a lot
They
to like
do.
stabilize the metagame.
They are like the strongest. I mean, control decks in general, because every control deck has Force of Will.
Yeah.
Like you're playing blue, you have Force.
Yeah, the existence of Forcible does
Yeah.
a lot in that format.
Yeah, like we just had a conversation out there. Like Legacy is a degenerate format. Like I made the example of Eternal formats are degenerate. The thing is with Legacy though is also probably the most fair format, Eternal wise,
Yeah.
because of Force of Will.
Yeah, because you have Forcible and no Moxes.
Yes. Just that alone, yes, you get to do some degenerate stuff like a turn one Gristlebrand, easy, sure, whatever.
Right.
We can still do that now, and we're starting to be able to do that in modern now, which is not healthy.
I don't actually like zero mana counter spells, so Legacy is not exactly my format because I don't like Forcible as a card, but I can appreciate that it does a lot to make the format
Yeah.
playable.
Like zero mana counters suck, but in a format like Legacy, it's needed.
Yeah, it's 100% necessary in Legacy.
So-
There's no way you ban
Yeah.
Forcible ever.
No, like you ban Force Will, you're
You're destroying Legacy, essentially.
literally destroying Legacy.
You're turning it into just like tin fin mirrors for a while.
And
That's
no,
not
you're
what you
turning it more into Storm versus
Storm mirrors, yeah.
and whatnot.
I don't know what the most consistent turn one kill is in that format without interaction.
Uh,
That's not a thing that people have thought about in a long time because it just doesn't matter because there's always interaction.
I think it's probably Reanimator.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably. That'd probably be. Because Storm isn't that consistent on turn one. Like, they're usually
Yeah.
a turn 2 or 3 kill.
It's just kind of resilient through interaction because they have a lot of cards that matter.
Yeah, and the amount of hand hate they're running right now.
Yeah.
Like, I played up against a Storm opponent a couple weeks ago on MTGO. And, dude, he hit me with, like, 5 hand hate spells and still went off. I'm like, dude, come on.
Yeah. Discard spells are incredibly good.
Yeah.
This no second blue mana could actually end up hurting quite a bit for Sawyer. Yeah, because he has 2 Unified Wills in hand, but he actually can't fight a counter magic fight. If he gets countered back, he just loses the fight immediately,
Right.
which is not a great feeling. But he can at least slow rubber down quite a bit. Or actually, I guess he can still Scapeshift plus remand on 7.
Oh, when you see Robert put his hat backwards, he is in the tank. You know he's taking this game serious now.
Is he? What is he thinking about?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is he actually doing this on trigger?
I don't know if we're on.
I think it's Sawyer's turn.
I don't know. Miss it.
Please no.
Miss it.
This card's so pointless if you miss your trigger. It does nothing.
Correct.
It's just a 2-minute defense. Oh, it looks like Robert pointed out the trigger. Okay, cool.
Bobbert. Nice guy.
Yeah, I would not Unified Will that go to command, since the Unified Will still active even after it gets bounced.
Jeez. Let's go.
Well, this remand in Robert's hand is pretty amazing. It's
Yeah.
gonna force through this, presumably this Jace.
What do we? Okay.
I think Sawyer thought Robert took his draw stat twice.
You have a
Yeah, so
Lion Sculptor.
you try to counter this, and then it doesn't work.
Nah, dude. You know what he's got? Ready for this?
Oh, I guess he can just hold off on the remand until next turn when Scapeshift is just kill
Manatide.
with lethal. That'd be pretty brutal. Alright, so now we think. Okay,
Spell
he
Queller? Yeah, that's pretty
has
good.
he
Oh, we only have
has
one blue still.
lethal, but no way to protect it. Like he can go off from here. Right, 1, 2. Yeah, he can.
How?
Um,
What am I missing?
Voice of Resurgence. Yeah, that's not how you do that. You need a pig green. Voice of Resurgence, and he also
Why
has
are you using the blue now?
he has an Eldritch Evolution in hand, so he can sack their voice to get Felder Guardian and go off. But it gets
Okay.
disrupted by the remand. So there's no way for him to do it such that he actually
I
he's
think we're
cop-
actually just dead here.
he's copying the elemental. Yeah, he is. Copying elemental
Swing
token,
for
dealing 6.
Sweet. What's Robert at?
6. After that. So now Robert can escape shift plus negate.
Negate, remand. Yeah.
Or remand,
Deal.
yeah, either.
Yeah. All right.
Shock, whatever.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Float. He just needs to leave some out of blue floating. Yeah, whatever. Escape shift. I don't know if you spell quota this or. Like, it doesn't matter, but I'm not sure if you're supposed to spell quota or
I
unified
don't
will.
think it matters regardless.
Well, the question is, does he have, like, for in situations where it could matter, does he have more negates or lightning bolts?
Oh, dude, if Sawyer had one more blue,
Yeah.
right? One more blue.
If he had one more blue, he would have.
Because Robert only had enough to counter one thing.
Yeah.
Blue-wise. Oh, rip.
Yeah.
That, unfortunate.
So Sawyer was just like one blue short of actually winning this game,
Oh, well.
which is, I mean, it's kind of what you
So I
expect.
find
'cause
it
this deck has a pretty fragile mana base.
I find it real odd that game 2 people asked to see the win con. Like, see
Well,
play the
between game
combo.
1 and game 2, maybe you're worried about time, but like in game 2, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
The
so
match
like
is already
game
over,
1,
so you
I
might
want
as well.
game 1 I want to see the win con. I want to see you.
Right. You don't want to wait. I think the consideration is you don't want to waste time in game 1, where in game 2 the time doesn't matter anymore because
So
either
the thing is
you've
they're
lost or-
both combo decks.
Right.
And they just finished the game in under 20 minutes.
Yeah, I would have made him show it to me in game 1, but
Yeah. But if it was like, control versus something else, like if they were both like, if one was a slower deck, sure.
yeah,
But
yeah.
if they're both combo, they're just like
I think that it's